What is up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're talking about 1.09 patch on Call of Duty Modern Warfare. This dropped today, November 22nd, 2019. This patch was about 13 gigabytes, pretty big size patch, but really there wasn't all that much material added for the size. They probably added some stuff that isn't released yet that will be released in the future. That's just in the files. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump right into what they added. Looks like they've added some special operations, Harbinger and Brimstone, and then some 3-star rating system and the rewards. So it's based on the time you complete those classic special operations. The faster you complete it, the 3 stars are the fastest, and you'll get the most XP and multiplayer unlocks. And then away from special operations, it looks like that's all they fixed that I see right there. Multiplayer, they've added Realism Mosh Pit, they've added Domination, Hardpoint, Headquarters, and Kill Confirmed in that. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of Realism myself. I would be if the damage was lower, but it's not, so it's kind of annoying to play in my opinion. And the greatest thing in my opinion is they've added Gun Game. Absolutely love that. I don't know about you guys, but I was kind of getting bored already of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I was tired of just those basic games. It's really fun to get some friends and go in to play gun game and stuff. It's really enjoyable that way. I just spices up the game completely. I'm going to throw up the bug fixes right here. I'm not going to read all of these, but mainly the big ones. They fixed a bug where a player could spawn without a character model when spawning on a friendly vehicle. I know also if you spawned in while holding the trigger still, you would not be able to move or show your gun or anything until you let go of the trigger button. They've just fixed various exploits across all maps and modes, so I'm assuming just glitch spots. Fixing issue where copying an opposing player's loadout was also copying their kill streaks. I don't know about you guys, but this was crazy annoying. What would happen was, if you're playing and you're using a secondary weapon as your main weapon or whatever, so you're running around with a pistol the entire game and you're spawning in and you're spamming Y immediately, you would, accidentally sometimes copy the other player's loadout. When you spawn in, you have the kill streaks, so their kill streaks would be there the entire game. So annoying. Rank icons not appearing on the scoreboard. That's probably more of just a lag thing, but whatever. The biggest thing here that I'm seeing right now is shorten the amount of time an execution animation plays. I don't know about you guys, but it would be so annoying when you'd finally get that execution, and then it would take so long that somebody would end up killing you mid-execution, and then you'd lose it. Especially when you're going for challenges. That absolutely drove me insane, so that hopefully will be a lot faster. It says shortened amount of time. It doesn't actually say how much, so I have yet to see if it's short or if they've just changed it by like milliseconds. I don't know. Footsteps have been adjusted again for like the 15,000th time. Looks like they adjusted the volume and sound type played for crouch walking and aiming while walking while aiming down sights, so hopefully that'll help. I know that's one of the biggest problems in my opinion with this game right now is the footsteps are ridiculous. Dead silence has been fixed where the upgrade would not last the correct amount of time. Sometimes you'd use longer or shorter than normal. Fixed nameplates being visible in certain locations on Piccadilly. I know not just Piccadilly but some other maps, vehicles, you could aim and it would show nameplates through those vehicles. It was a weird bug. Hopefully they fixed that because it would be really annoying, especially if you're on a kill streak and you're hiding or trying to hide or something, and then all of a sudden you get pre-fired because they can see your nameplate through the car. So stupid. Fixed players being able to join a match even though they've been blocked. I don't know what that's about. Updates to the obituary or the kill feed. I've never heard it called obituary. That's really weird. But they have removed avenged save player of the game owner, and player rank increases from the kill feed. I'm super glad about, because people going for feeds and stuff, quad feeds and stuff like that, getting split by, oh, somebody just ranked up. That's the most annoying thing on this planet. But thank God they fixed that. I know that was actually a thing that was mentioned from Twitter, so they are listening to players and are the community's opinions. They fixed a bug where the shield turret kill streak could see through smoke at certain angles with the side panels of the turret. I don't know what that's about myself, but if that was a thing, then probably, I feel like most people don't use the shield turret, but I'm glad they did fix that. Let's see, thermal scopes are now able to see through smoke grenades. That should have been a thing from the beginning. Isn't that the whole point in a thermal grenade? A thermal scope is to see through those smoke grenades. Here was a big thing that was completely entirely broken, was fix the camera getting stuck on death location when transitioning to spectate. This is a big thing with search and destroy and hardpoint. Whenever you die, you could still see where you died at, so you could see everything around you. You could point out people and everything. That was completely and entirely broken. Glad they fixed that. That needed to be fixed for a while. They've fixed progression for challenges and mission fixes. I know a lot of the challenges have been broken. Myself, I've been trying to complete some of them, and I know I have completed them, and yet that still says 0, and I don't complete them. That stuff is crazy annoying. You'd think they'd have that at day 1, but I guess not. Hopefully they fixed all of those by now. They have quite a few there. I'm not going to list all those, but I can throw them up here on screen. They fixed the decoy grenade showing a red blinking light for both allies and enemies. Slightly brightened the player outline when using the snapshot grenade. So that's just some random fixes there. I have single player that fixed a bug that can cause an error when selecting a mission. There is several perk changes. Looks like some of the biggest ones are EOD. They just fixed some bugs with that, not showing the HUD. Quick fix not giving faster regeneration when using a throwing knife. Amped perk not stowing the right shield as quickly as it should. So that means we may get some even worse right shield usage in this game now. That's just great. Fixed rocket launcher camos and model 860 camos not unlocking or tracking properly. And I was having some problems myself with the rocket launcher. Here's a huge one, guys. The SCAR 17, slight increase in aim down sight time and reduction to barrel and bipod grip penalties. So you got those barrels, so probably we're looking at more accuracy on the SCAR, and it's going to be slower aim down sight time. Now, in my opinion, it was already pretty slow, so if it's even slower, that's going to be, this gun may can be complete entire trash now. But I've seen in the comments that the aim down sight time was reduced, not increased. They just made a typo in the patch notes. I'm not sure. We'll have to test that out. But hopefully they decreased the time it takes to aim down sight. If they did that, gun will be powerful. They fixed some scope glint on several guns here, and showed now in the options which of the scopes have the glint. They've had some audio voice chat options. There's no effect, which is just default voice chat. Stealth comms, which bring the immersion of the campaign into multiplayer with added SAS radio effects to voice chat. And then you got classic chatter, which says using classic modern warfare radio effects. So I know your voice sounded really trash in public match. Hopefully that fixed that some. Apparently there was a bug where enemies were spawning out of bounds on Piccadilly. I personally have never had that happen, but if that did happen to me, I would be extremely mad. They have some general fixes here. Looks like fixed an issue where the boot up sequence volume would be too loud. I didn't really have any issues with that. And the rest of the patch notes looks like there's just kind of general bug fixes. For example, the hitching, stuttering during cutscenes, stuff like that. So it doesn't look like there's any huge other changes. So if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. This is actually my first video on this channel. I did YouTube in the past, but I've decided to start back and do a Call of Duty channel. So if you guys would leave a like, it'd be absolutely incredible, and subscribe for more. I'm definitely going to be trying to upload as much as I possibly can. I'm going to be doing, just mostly just Call of Duty related stuff. Maybe expand in the future. We'll see. I have no idea. So hope you stick around and enjoy the ride. Thank you guys for watching. That's all.